Alright, welcome back. This next lesson is going to be on dexterity. This is one of my favorite subjects to teach, one of my favorite things to work on for myself. We're going to be doing some of the Latin rhythms. The Latin rhythms require quite a bit of dexterity, and they can be quite counterintuitive to, say, a rock drummer. And they can be a lot of fun. I think they're really cool. We'll start with like the songo, because that's a little bit easier for somebody who hasn't been exposed to any of this kind of stuff. The songo sounds like this. So I'm going to move this out of the way so you can see my left hand. So if you want to do that fast, there's a number of variations you can do on that. That's a cool one, but it's really simple. So let's move on to some of the harder ones, like the bayao. For the bayao, the way I sort of mentally wrap my mind around it is I always start with the feet and build up. Same with the bossa nova and gaguanco and stuff like that. So the bayao, the foot pattern is this. The bell pattern is together, that's with your left hand. What you're going to do is you're going to do a son 3-2 pave. You're going to do it with a side stick. So all together, that's that one tends to get really, like, a little bit too easy for me because I've played it so often. So I'll start to do things like I'll put like a single stroke roll on the snare drum and just do the feet pattern. I'll put accents in sort of less intuitive places. That's one thing to work on right there. Let's do a bossa nova. Bossa nova is really similar. Let's do a gaguanco. A gaguanco is a really cool pattern. Probably won't be able to explain it to you, but a gaguanco sounds like this. Great bell pattern, man. Gaguanco. Fun stuff. Anyway, let's see if I can find something cool out of this book. This book is great. It's called Welcome to Odd Times, An Approach to Mental and Manual Dexterity in Odd Meters for the Drum. All it is just like, there's no rhyme or reason to any of it. It's just like odd meters and really, really odd feels, and that require an incredible amount of dexterity and completely counterintuitive to what you would think when you were playing. And it just does numbers on you, and it's fantastic. It like totally works, makes my mind work in a different way, you know. Let's see if I can find something. Here, I'll show it to you. So I don't know if you're used to reading music, but this kind of stuff is really confusing, but awesome. Let's see, I'll do this one right here. This is a good one. I really like this particular beat. I mean, there's a million beats in here that you should learn. This is a 7/8 pattern, because the hi-hat is so much different than you're used to doing with these kinds of things. So that pattern is, crap, how does this go? Nope. it's so rare that you would play this kind of groove, a bass and a snare drum together without the hi-hat. Anyway, there's a million of those. They're a lot of fun to work through, and they are really good for making you have to challenge the way your limbs get used to playing. So, that's all for this lesson. Thanks, guys.